Okay, guys, so thank you for joining. So today we are, as you know, we are going to conduct the PPDT session. It's one of the important process to get you screened in the GTO, sorry, in the SSB. So in this, I am going to show you a picture for 30 seconds in which you have to absorb it, and after that, you have on a blank sheet of paper write the action, what you have perceived and what your main character is doing in the story. After that you have to write a story revolving around what you have perceived and what actions your main character is taking in the story. So basically, uh, you could write in 100 words, and you can take, if you want, you can write more than that, but I will just to constrain it and make a crisp story. Okay, and in SSB, what happens that there's a, on the leftmost corner there a box, square box is given in which you have to mark the perceived characters. Like if you have perceived a main, what you have perceived, if you the first person you perceive, you have to mark that, encircle that person in a circle, and after that, if he is a male, you have to write M, and then you have to write his uh, age in years, and after that his mood, if it is positive, right, plus sign, negative, and for neutral you have to mark that 0, and same with the other characters, but you don't have to encircle that them. After this, I will give you for 1 minute for writing the actions, and around 3 to 4 minutes try to complete your story, and after that we will start the narration, for which I will allot you your chess numbers, and after that we will have a group discussion to make a common story. Okay, so anyone have any doubt?
No, sir.
सर
Okay.
एक्शन में
No, sir.
एक डाउट था कि एक्शन में जो है एग्जैक्टिव में लिखेंगे क्या, मतलब स्टोरी का एक समरी टाइप का थी.
नहीं नहीं नहीं. Okay, what the main character of your story is doing, like I have shown you a picture of for example school going students. ठीक है, तो you make a story like they saw an accident, and so you write action like the students help the injured people. That's your action. You have to write the action in a single sentence, what action you are taking in the story, the main action. Okay, do you get it?
गॉट इट, या गॉट
Okay.
इट.
Okay, ठीक है, मैं पिक्चर दिखाता हूँ, then we'll start. I hope my screen is visible, and here's the picture. Okay, so now you can write your action. Now you can start writing your story. Okay, guys, time's up. You can stop writing now. Now, I would allot you your chest number. Okay, I will allot your chest number, and I request you to write down your chest number in the comment section, so it will be easy for us to know who's what chest number is. Anjali, Rana, you will be chest number 1. Anshul Sharma, you will be chest number 2. Anshuman Bist, you will be chest number 3. Kapil Dev, you are chest number 4. Mohan Kumar Yadav, you are chest number 5. Nirbhay Singh, 6. Nitendra Singh, you are 7. Sam, you are 8. Samadhiti, you are 9. Vibhur, 10. Vipin Kumar, 11. And I will be the last one. Okay, I will request one of you. I need a volunteer so that when anyone speaks, one I will require one to note down the time till which time they speak. Okay, so anyone who wants to come forward? ठीक है कपिल भाई, you will be noting down the time of their narration.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, so right now I am going to give you 3 minutes to prepare your story. You can revise that in your mind. After that, we will start with the chest number one narration. Okay. Okay, so before you start your narration, I would request you to follow a specific format in which you will start like from gentlemen from the given picture. I have perceived this much characters in the age bracket of this and this, of which this number of males and this number of females, and the main character is this, the action of the story is this and this, and what is the mood of the story, and then you can start the flow of your narration. Okay, so that will be good, but you can also have your own style also, but that is the specified format where majority of the candidates speak. So okay, we will start with the chess number 1. I will request when she will be narrating her story to uh, on on his camera and then start the narration. Okay, chess number 1. Who is chess number 1? Okay, no problem. Chess number 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can start.
Uh, am I visible?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. From the picture shown to us, I perceive two characters, one female and one male, both of around 24 years of age. Both are in positive mood. The action of my story is to organize an event on the occasion of Women's Day. From the above details, my story goes like this. Rajesh, 24-year-old college student, was assigned with the task of organizing an special event on the occasion of Women's Day. He then decided to organize a play showing different roles and diverse nature of women across the world. He advertised the event through newspapers and magazines, and also run ran advertisements in the social networking sites. He gathered fellow students and convinced them to volunteer for the event, and with the help of them, he provided proper refreshments and facilities to the both audience and the artist performing in the play. He also invited local female MLA as the chief guest to gather the. He also invited chief local female MLA as the chief guest of the event to gather the free media footage. Upon successful completion of the play, he dedicated the event to all the hardworking women and thanked the audience for their support. Thank you.
ओके कपिल, टाइमिंग नोट कर रहा है ना? कपिल.
Yes, sir. Yes.
ओके ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट. या समय दीदी, do you have doubt? Okay, so chess number 3. Yeah, you can start.
So am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you are audible.
So in the picture, I perceive that there are one male and one female. Male age is 18 and female is of 40. Mood of the character is positive. Action of the story is boy going for the board examination. So Rahul, 18-year-old boy who lives in Tiri. He was a bold student. Um, so he has prepared well for his examinations. Um, so on his way to his school, he was a bit nervous about his examination. So his mother sees his nervousness and stops him. Tells him that he had prepared well for the examination, so he will be doing well in it, and she wish him a luck, and he go for his examination happily. That's it.
Okay, great, great. Next, chess number 4, I think. Okay, Kapil.
Jai Hind everyone. Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, you are audible.
Jai Hind everyone. I perceived here two characters, one male of 30 years and in positive mood, and one female of 26 aged and in positive mood. So I perceived here Ram, a professor of psychology in MD Mahasi Dayanand University. So he once a thought came in his mind that he should do a webinar or a session for his village peoples and students who have some doubts, who have some uh, for stress. So he organized a session with his colleague teachers. They planned this session and sort out the problems of many students and peoples. They taught them how to do meditations and all those things which distress them and help them in study. And also they sort out problems of some women's household women who have some problems related to their management of time and household, who have some stress in their household activities. So they solved these kind of problems very well, and now all villagers and students are happy to find such a good knowledge about stress management and all those things which keep them stress free, and now all are happy and went their home. Thank you.
ठीक है. ओके कपिल, तेरा टाइमिंग मैंने नोट कर लिया. ठीक है. ओके नेक्स्ट. ठीक है मोहन.
From the picture shown, I have perceived two characters, male 25-year-old, mood is positive, and female 25-year-old, mood is positive. Action of my story is inauguration of the renovated house. Ram and Radha were two friends. Ram was architect engineer. One day, Radha, while discussing to Ram, told him about her old house, which was she wanted to restructure and renovate her house, but does not wanted to she does not wanted uh, to change the original structure of the house. Later on, Ram explained all those things, that how it could be renovated without changing the original structure of the house. He made the plan and showed it to Radha. Radha was very much happy. Radha was very happy to see. Later on, Ram implemented all those plans and restructured the house with the help of the human resources and the materials arranged from the nearby areas. After the renovation of the house, Radha arranged a ceremony in which she invited all her neighbors and the relatives. Later on, after the meeting, she was very much happy, and thank you.
Okay, who's next?
Okay. So hello everyone. From the given picture, I have perceived two characters, one female and one male. Age is around 30 to 35 years, and both are in positive mood. Action of my story is discussing about the gift. Sonu, 35, who worked as a clerk in the private company in Meerut. Recently, he got holidays as he was celebrating his son's 8th birthday. So he went to the home and managed everything for the party. And he also promised his son to gift the cycle on his birthday, but due to some financial problem he was not able to fulfill this demand today. So both Sonu and his wife discussing about that they would give the same gift on the next birthday, and they could give another gift in this birthday. So they decided to give a study table, and son was happy with that. Thank you.
Okay, next.
Jai Hind everyone. The picture shown to us, I perceive two characters. One is male, the age is 18 year and mood is positive, and second is female, age is 19-year-old and mood is positive. The action of my story is farewell function on school. Joseph, 18-year-old, is a captain of Kendriya Vidyalaya, Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. One day, his principal gave the responsibility to organize a farewell function for the 12th class student. He accepted the responsibility. He discussed with his vice captain and make a proper framework of a plan. He distributed the work accordingly, like he gave the discipline responsibility to the CCA captain and to organize decoration things, participants list to the vice captain, and he is managing all the works. On the final day of the farewell function, his team member completed his work well, and the final memorial day for make a final memorial day for the 12th class passing student. Thank you.
Okay, next.
From the picture shown to us, I have perceived two characters, one female aged 20 years old and one male aged 18 years old in positive mood. The action of my story is discussion on celebrating Diwali in a different way. The main character of my story is Ruhani, a college student who decided to celebrate Diwali in a different way. She cleaned the entire house and decorated it with decoration and flower garlands before Diwali. She discussed with her brother that this time they will celebrate Diwali in a different way and celebrate Green Diwali and not burn crackers and instead utilize that money to distribute stationery among the needy students. She also decided to spread awareness in her society. For this, she created posters using Canva app and then got them printed and distributed in the houses of her society. Then afterwards, she also shared WhatsApp messages to her friends and her relatives to avoid using crackers and instead celebrate a green Diwali, discussing about the implications on the environment. In this way, she was able to do whatever she could do in her capacity and create a positive impact in the society as a whole.
Okay, next. Chess number 9, Samiditi. Samiditi. Chess number 9. ठीक है, okay. Chess number 10.
Jai Hind everyone. Evening. Here I see two characters, namely of the age group 22 to 25. One is a male and one is a female. The mood is positive, and the action is brother surprising her sister on her and her family on her marriage. Here I see two people, a man and a woman of the age 22 to 25. The boy, my hero is the male, whose name is Ram, and he's in the army, posted in the valley. When he got the news about her sister's marriage, he played a prank on his family that his leave is cancelled, his leave request is cancelled, and he won't be able to join them in the auspicious function. But on the day before her haldi ceremony, he arrived and gave all of them a surprise, and also passed on the precious bangle which which his mother gave him before she died, to pass on to his sister on her marriage date. So that's it. Thank you.
ठीक है, और कोई बचा? Anyone who is left? ठीक, फिर मैं ही बचा हूँ. ठीक है, okay. So, good evening, gentlemen. From the given picture, I have perceived two characters, one male and one female, in the age bracket of 20 to 23. All are in positive mood. My main character is Sunil, who is a final year engineering student. The action of the story is celebrating Raksha Bandhan with his sister. Sunil, who is in final year of his engineering, wanted to surprise his sister for upcoming Raksha Bandhan. But there was a problem, that is, there was an exam upcoming. So he decided that he will strategize and make a routine so that he could study and make up for the going to Raksha Bandhan. So He followed his routine consistently and studied. And when Raksha Bandhan came, he went to his home, surprised his sister. He bought a gift from his scholarship money and gifted her. He celebrated Raksha Bandhan with full joy with his family. Then came back and studied and followed his routine and scored well in his exams. Thank you. Okay, so I think no one is left for the narration.
Sir, I am
we
left.
can start the.
Sorry, sir, I am left.
Okay, you can start.
Jai Hind, everyone. According to the picture shown to us, I observed two characters in the given picture. One is male and another is female. The age group is between 18 to 21 and the mood is positive. Action of my story is giving surprise to her sister. Ayush, a 20-year-old boy, always wanted to be an officer in Indian Army to serve the nation with pride. He appeared for NDA exam and cracked it. He also got recommended in SSB. After recommendation, he went for training to IMA. After completing his training, he was posted to 9th Battalion of the Rajput Regiment in Misamari. A week before Raksha Bandhan, he planned to give a surprise to her sister by reaching home without informing them. So he started buying some gifts and sweets for her sister, as well as some clothes for her. At last, by reaching home, her sister got surprised and feels very happy by seeing her brother on that festival. At last they enjoyed that festival with their parents. Thank you.
So now we can start the group discussion.
So, gentlemen, I believe we all can agree upon that there are two characters, and the age bracket is around 22 to 25 years, and both are in positive mood. So, we can say that upon hearing majority of the stories, I have seen that some
We
of
can
us.
make a story around like just Sam said, that's celebrating an occasion. Like there are two there are two characters. One is male and one is
As
female.
most of
And
us agree that
so
there
we
are
can
two
make
characters, one male and
celebrating
female,
on occasion,
and
right?
both are in the positive mood. And if we look at the background of the picture, so it looks like a decorated background. So we can it can be possible that there is any function or any festival. So we can make a story around this.
Yes,
Since
gentlemen,
the
I am partially agree with
gentlemen,
case number 10,
gentlemen, since
but
the
I would like
Yeah,
to add some
Nirbhay is
points
saying
like
right. We
we
can
can.
make like let's assume it as a Diwali occasion. So as Nirbhay is
si-
saying, let's make it as an
gentlemen,
occasion.
Yes,
So
gentlemen,
let's make
I
it
am agree
around
with
a
case
Diwali
number.
occasion.
I think we can
why not
consider the
if the house
festival.
is decorated, why not a candidate said that they are giving a housewarming party on the
I think there is no
their
party because
new
there are only
house.
two characters visible. So let's assume it as
So
Yes,
a
gentlemen, there are only two characters,
festival
so we
where
can't
the
consider
family
this
members
one
are there.
party.
So
Friends,
I
I
think
also
as
think that there were only two characters, so it would be better to take it a occasion that includes only two person because it was not a very collective.
So what we
so
can
as
think
the
is
house
that
is
there are two
decorated,
characters
so we can
and they
make
are
a story
So
that
celebrating
we
there
their
can
is a
go
kind
with
of
Diwali.
festival.
any
So
Diwali or Raksha Bandhan theme.
yeah, we can make
why
it on
not?
Raksha
No,
Bandhan because
Diwali, that much
Diwali there
decoration
will
is
be
not
more
there.
decoration and there should be more people. So we can
The
make it around
Yes, so we
Raksha
can
Bandhan.
go with Raksha
the
Bandhan.
decoration is sort of a kind of a celebration sort of thing, not Diwali kind of thing. That lights are not.
As one of them
The
also
decoration is
of
sort of a
the
celebration
surprise,
sort
so
of
we
thing,
can.
not a Diwali kind of thing. So
Of
I
Raksha
think
Bandhan
that
as of
some sort no Raksha
Yes,
Yeah,
Raksha
we
Bandhan.
have
Bandhan would be a
concluded. I
suitable
think
theme
that
for
majority
getting
have
Background is
married.
a
concluded
bit
that make
decorated.
the festival Raksha Bandhan, right?
Yes, we
Raksha
can
Bandhan,
consider
see,
like Raksha
the
Bandhan
house
or
is
Bhai
not
Dooj.
decorated that much.
I so both are
So either we can give a housewarming party or something like the wedding ceremony or something like that.
I
Diwali and Raksha Bandhan, the house is not decorated that much
I think
generally.
parties there are more people,
Gentlemen,
right?
Raksha Bandhan
Because
doesn't
we
require
can
so much
think on
Yeah,
back
but
to
on
Raksha
Raksha
Bandhan.
Bandhan it is not decorated. But if it comes to Diwali, so I think
Friends,
that
I
house
think
is.
that in the picture there were only two characters, so it would be better to go with the festival as there were only two person and like we can take it any
So
festival whether it is Raksha Bandhan or Diwali because only two people were included and mostly in a party there are more than two
Yes,
people, so that is why.
Yes,
So
gentlemen.
in Diwali
Exactly.
also there are more than two people.
Theme for
I agree,
this.
and
So let's
we can
make it
say
a
that
Raksha Bandhan
decoration.
because in Raksha
In Diwali
Bandhan
also
there is
there are
only brother
two
and
people,
sister
more
needed,
than two
and
people.
we can clearly assume from the picture it's a
Gentlemen,
only
according to the
brother and
decoration,
sister
we
are
can't
visible.
judge a festival. So,
Gentlemen,
we would
why
like
not
to go with Raksha
come
Bandhan.
to like this that a person, the male character has the family used to live in a rented apartment, and the boy worked hard to build up his own house, and finally after 2 3 years they collected some money and bought a house and gave a housewarming party and fulfilled his father's dream of getting a own personal house and
So that's why
repaid
you are
all the
concluding
loan.
that you are
I believe
creating a
majority of
personal
Gentlemen,
us.
there
party
are only
and
two
you
characters.
All right, we can also go ahead with this theme that it was a house.
Housewarming party needs some more characters to be there.
because
So
you
we
can't
can't go
just
with that
have
theme.
party with
I
two
think
people, right?
Raksha Bandhan would be the most suitable.
See,
Okay,
whether
then
it's
let's
a
go with the
housewarming
story of
party, Raksha Bandhan or Diwali, an occasion is involved. And when it comes to the collective group, we can also say that before organizing the event, there are not the group doesn't organize. There are minimal people organizing the event. So let's
Gen-
just conclude it with the occasion of Raksha Bandhan.
Raksha Bandhan only.
Gentlemen,
Gentlemen,
Raksha Bandhan, how yaar,
I am
like
agree with
the
gentlemen.
house is
we have
not
assumed
decorated that
like
Perceive
much
it
in
as a
Raksha
Raksha
Bandhan.
Bandhan occasion,
majority
and
has
the
assumed that
boy
the
and
main
girls
character
who are
is
brother and
age of
sister
20
in their
25, so we can
relationship,
assume it
so
as an
relation.
engineering student or
So,
as an
gentlemen, the theme is decided now. We should make
We
our
can
hero
give
as an
you
army
her
I
officer
think
and
sister's
as
advice.
other
generally we know
job
that on
but
Raksha
take
job
Bandhan,
as
house
personnel.
is
Vipin
not
is
that much
saying an
decorated.
army
So we
soldier
can
who
go with
is
Diwali
come
and
to
we
his
can make a story like how to decorate the home and use the green, you know,
No,
but in the
the things that are not
gentlemen, the
harmful for the
house is
Looking
environment.
like
decorated
they
as
are
in
right?
meeting
such.
after some
So
time.
the
Looking
as
The
like
Vipin is saying,
celebration is a
we are
big
the main
celebration,
character is a
either
soldier.
a
He
housewarming
have came
party or
to
a
surprise his
wedding
sister
function
for
like that.
Raksha Bandhan.
Not
yes,
a
gentlemen.
It
According
can't
to
be a
festival, I
Diwali
am
or
fully
a
agree.
Raksha
We
Bandhan.
can
Please
see
can't be a
move
our
on.
hero
party.
as an army officer or an soldier in Indian Army giving surprise to a sister on Raksha Bandhan.
Arey,
Okay,
Raksha Bandhan, the house is not decorated like that. Please move on from
Gentlemen,
that.
My
Raksha
friend,
Bandhan doesn't
majority of time
require
house is
that
not
much
decorated on Raksha Bandhan.
decoration.
I assume that.
see,
Let's
It
assume it
can
as
be
a
wall craft
Diwali
as
occasion
not a
where
decorated.
a brother
Friends,
has
I would
surprised his
say that
family,
there was
who's an engineering student and has come to just
Gentlemen,
give surprise to her
let her
parents and
speak.
her sister also. So let's make it as an occasion of Diwali.
Diwali, the house is not decorated like
Okay,
that.
let's go with the Diwali occasion.
Lights are there, but the decoration is sort of a
but
more of a flowery kind of thing
before
and
my
tent
friend,
kind of
before
thing.
decoration is not based on any occasion or festival. It is
Yes,
based
It
on
is
we can't judge.
based on
it's based on
festival
individual
and
perception.
celebration.
One can decorate his house more like lights and all the flowers and things in Diwali, and
See,
one
I
cannot
think it should be
decorate
So
at
Diwali
all.
occasion because
we
in
can
Diwali
also
we
say
don't
that it is
It
a
decorate
can
house.
be
newly
a wall
The
renovated
house
craft.
should
house
be
and it is the
candles,
occasion
Yes,
of
lamps,
Diwali.
gentlemen.
So
See,
they
Wall
Diwali is
drawing,
the
also
only
wall
day
organize,
which
or
mentally
you
we
know,
decorate
a puja or
either
something on the
home on
occasion of
festivals.
Diwali.
guys. It can be
So
a
that's why the house is decorated.
Take it
Craft.
as a wedding function. What's it? Take it as a
No,
wedding
no.
gentlemen,
function.
it
It
is not
can't be.
looking like a wedding function
how
because
can we
wedding
take it as
Why
function
not?
Yes, it
wedding
can't
function
be
if
that.
there
requires
are
more
people in
decoration.
I'm
wedding
saying,
function? Like
see,
in Indian
my
culture,
story
we
was
have
No,
see,
Guys,
most of the people
my
are
guys,
in a wedding
gentlemen,
function.
just a
We
second. Give
can't
me
to
10
assume
go
seconds.
that is a
Gentlemen,
wedding
give
function.
me 10 seconds.
it is to come to a
Gentlemen,
the
gentlemen,
task
give
Like
me
is
10
come to a
seconds.
majority of us are concluding that let's celebrate it as a Raksha Bandhan, and Vipin was saying that let's assume
yes.
the main character as a soldier. So I think we should make this story, and we can add. If you want to add some more points, you can add it.
Yes,
I
gentlemen.
is number
yes,
11.
I also agree with this. We can go ahead with this theme and we can create the theme like that. He decided to surprise his sister, and her sister was not aware, and
And
he got
sister
some
stole
sort of
from
gift
her
for her
family,
as well. Like,
his family
yes,
also.
yes.
Like some
Yes,
clothes
and
and
we
sweets
don't
and some
know
See,
also
very
like
big
convenience.
listen, guys,
that
careful, listen to me.
because
Okay, okay,
he did a
listen to me.
prank on his
Uh,
sister.
Now
He
you guys
couldn't come.
have to nominate a person. So you have to now discuss among yourself that who
This
you
is.
are going to nominate to narrate the story. Okay. So your time, I will be going to give you 1 minute to choose the person to narrate the story. Okay. Your time start now.
So I'm nominating the weapon. So I'm
Okay.
nominating weapon.
So I would like to take the
I'm not.
opportunity to narrate if Vipin is okay with me.
I would also like to take the opportunity to narrate the story.
So, okay,
Guys, I
Vipin,
I
believe
Vibhor, I
giving
think you can
option
narrate
if
if you
I
have
have
confidence.
I think it's a theme of weapon, so we should give him a chance
Okay, gentlemen. So you are
if
giving
he
with him.
wants to.
So, okay, Vipin, if you have confidence, I am also choosing.
Sorry,
So,
sir, but I am feeling lack of confidence. So, but I can't. But I will try
Yeah, Vipin, go
after
ahead.
Okay, no,
some.
sir. Abhishek Abhishek sir will narrate it.
You can go ahead.
Vipin will go. Okay, so you guys have chosen Vipin to conclude the story, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Vipin, you will conclude the common group story. Your time starts now. You can start.
Okay. So should there is a requirement of enabling camera or not?
No, you can start. Just narrate the common group story.
Thank you, group, for nominating me to narrate the group story. So our group, we have perceived two characters in the given picture. One is male and another is female. Age group is around 18 to 21, and the mood is positive. The action of our story is giving surprise to her sister. Ayush, a 21-year-old boy, always want to be a officer in Indian Army and serve the nation with pride. So he appeared for NDA exam and cracked it, and also got recommended in SSB. Went for training, and after completing his training, he was posted to 9th Battalion of Rajput Regiment, which was located in Misamari. So a week before Raksha Bandhan, he came to know that there is Raksha Bandhan and he will go to home. So he decided to give surprise to a sister by reaching home without informing them. So he bought some gifts and sweets for his sister. By reaching home, his sister feels surprised and also feels happy by seeing his brother on that occasion. At last, they both happily enjoy Raksha Bandhan with their parents. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So that it's for the today's PPDT session. Let me first switch off the recording.